And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, Jenga is one of the most well-known games in the world. And if you go on the internet, you can see Mega Jenga, you can see Mega Flaming Jenga. And I've seen some Mega Jenga sets. They're big wooden blocks and it's a very heavy set. Then I saw this one at the store, and this is Jenga XL, which is pretty cool. It comes with blocks that are really big. They look like a tissue box. They feel like a tissue box almost. Well, they're a little thinner than that. But these are the blocks that you'll be using. How do these fit in here? Well, they're folded up. Let me show you. So inside the box, you get each of the Jenga pieces, and they're a flat board. You'll have to bend them up like this one is. And then you simply are going to fold these like this, drop this in here, and just put the flaps in. Like that. And then you have the whole Jenga thing. And then you're going to build the Jenga tower, and that is going to, you're going to put 3 of these blocks and crisscross them every way that you can. And you can see how big this tower is going to be. Zooming back here to some degree, moving the camera angle back. And this is my hand here up against it. So you can see how tall the tower can be. Goes all the way up to there. I guess if I am going to stand here next to it, you can see that this is on a table, of course, but it's still pretty high here above the board. And so what you're going to do in Jenga, and I'm assuming most people know how to play Jenga, but when you play Jenga, you simply take one of these blocks, or in this case boxes, and you're going to pull that out, and then you are going to place it on the top in a crisscross pattern. And you are trying not to make the whole Jenga tower fall. And so I might slide this one out here in the middle and put that on top. And then maybe I'll slide this one out here in the bottom and put that on top. And then I'll slide this one out here and put that on top. And then someone else will slide one out and put that on top. And you just keep doing this. And as you can see, the tower is getting more and more precarious as we keep pulling them out. And okay, I stopped it from falling there, but it was going to fall. Let's see what happens when we pull this one out. Woo! Nice. All right, let's see if I can pull out this bottom one. Oh. Okay, well, when you make it fall down, the person who went before you is the winner. Okay, so it's Jenga, but it's Jenga with these light blocks. They're pretty good quality when these are together. I mean, they don't fall apart and everything. It takes a while. Me and my family, when we were playing this game, it took us a while to put them all together. And therein is the cool and not cool factor of the game. The cool factor of the game is, wow, I mean, that's a pretty big tower. It's light, it's easy. If it falls over, no one's going to get hurt. In fact, it's kind of fun, you know, when you pull it and it falls on top of you or whatever. That's a neat aspect. You can play it on the floor, you can play it on a table. It's probably best for a table, and it's just a good situation. I like it, and it's not expensive either. So those are all factors for it. However, where do I store it? I mean, I have all these blocks here, okay? Now these blocks are not going to fit back into this box at all. Now I could unfold them all, so let's see how that works here. So I unfold this, and do this, and do this, and do this. Okay, so I could unfold each one and stick it back in the box. They will fit in that way. But when I'm putting it back together, so let's see how fast I can do this. All right, not too bad, but there are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30 blocks. It's just not the fastest take down and take up. And the more that you're going to take these apart and put them back together and take them apart and put them back together, the more problematic it's going to be. They're not going to be as firm and stuff. So that's probably the biggest thing. I think some people are really going to like this idea, and maybe for a party. It's a great idea for a party, and it's a lot of fun just, to see the whole thing fall down. I really like that aspect of it. And again, no one gets hurt, so that's probably better than the big wooden blocks. It's just that, where am I going to keep it? And that is an unfortunate thing. I don't have anywhere to keep it, and I would imagine most people don't also. So anyway, that's Jenga XL. Dice Tower Judgment, hilarious, but hard to store.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.